Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do something new, but first of all, let's start by introduction. My name is Banaka. My channel is a little this, a little that, and everything that I like. And like I said, today's a first for me. We're going to try shaving on camera, and let's go. I'm nervous, so please bypass that. Okay. I think everybody knows how to shave. If not, there's probably another video way better to explain things than I can. I explain things like totally left wing. Okay. First of all, this is how I do it. It may not be the same for everybody else. Then nowadays everybody's lasering everything off, so I don't know. Okay, first of all, if you see my other video from last week, let's talk about what's in my shaving bag. And so everything I'm going to use is in my shaving bag. Of course, I need my bowl, my shaving soap, crack the bad boy open. I have a little scrapey thing, scrape some out. And throw some in my mug or my bowl, which you can't see because it's going to be off screen. I'll show you how much I use. Got some of my now. Zip that bad boy up. Put my little spoon away. This is about how much I threw in my bowl. I have a bucket here off camera that you can't see. Has water in it. You can probably hear it. Got my little faux boar bristle brush, so synthetic. Last week I couldn't think of it. And it's already wet, so it has a lot of water in it already. What I do right now is I just kind of smush the little soap around with some water, soften it up. If I need a little bit more water, I'll throw some more in it. Yeah, I just got it on myself. But anyway, if you want to see everything what not to do, this is the channel. I am nervous as hell, and I don't know how well this is going to work. See, like I said, I usually do this on Sundays, and usually my boyfriend is chillaxing on the couch, and he's watching TV, where he's watching the news with me. But today, he's at work, because he doesn't like watching me film, and he thinks it's dumb, and it probably is, but anyway, it gives me something to do while he's gone. See, right now, I'm just creating some foam, but I'm actually dissolving all the little soap that I scraped so I could get ready for my lather. Like I said, I would love to have bought a fancy little shaving soap bowl. There's a guy here in town that does these fancy little bowls, and I saw him, he does ceramic, and I was like, hey, could you make me a bowl with like carved designs in it and stuff? And he's like, well, he used to, but his mother told him that that would never sell, and why would somebody want to eat out of a bowl that has these rivet things on the inside of it, and etc. So he quit making them, and he just does regular bowls now. Okay, see, I dissolved all the soap. Now it's time to lather this bad boy and create it a nice thick lather. But anyway, I asked the kid, I go, hey, so could you make me this? He says he couldn't. He's like, he's never heard of a shaving bowl. And I'm like, okay. And this is during an event in May, because it's called Mayfair. And it happens every year locally, and it's at this place called the Civic Center. And basically it's a group of vendors that from all over the U.S. and local come together, and they sell their products. And you know, not like a flea market, it's I know they have one in Idaho, southeastern Idaho. They have one at the ISU Mini Dome. And this is the same concept of their fair, but just a lot smaller, because our town here is a lot smaller than in Pocatello. If you're like, oh, we're town. Well, right now I'm visiting my boyfriend, and this is in Butte, Butte, Montana. And you can look it up, call the Civic Center, call Mayfair, and if you want to learn more about it, there you go. But anyway, I'm creating my lather. Yes, it's going to take a little bit longer because I don't have these fancy little ridges in it to create the little lather. But I don't know if you know anything about lathering. But anyway, you go one way, go the other way. I go back and forth, up and down, so my little brush doesn't get all one-sided. So basically, you're trying to create a nice lather like so. That's why I use a bigger bowl so I could get a lot more soap. Because I do leg shaving, so I got more acreage to cover than some men's mugs. And I feel this is good enough. Okay. And I'm learning how to cut and clip. If you haven't noticed, if you've watched my videos for a while, I'm usually a one-shot Betty. But what happened was my boyfriend finally got a new computer for his little gaming. So he gave me his old computer, which is only like 4 years old. The computer I was using is 12 years old. And you're probably like, gee, how come you don't come into the ages and use it? Like, hey, I'm only using what I have. And at the time I had a 12-year-old computer, and it is a dinosaur, and we ran at dinosaur speeds, and I really can't do a lot with it because it took forever to do anything. At least now with this one, I could do a little cut and clip, and I'm still experimenting and trial and error, and just kind of bear with me, and hopefully you can see how I'm growing over time. But we'll go from there. Alright, got it lathered. I'm going to do my setup so we could get it shaven. Alright, well, for you it'll only be a second. For me it's going to be a little bit longer. Alright, see ya. Oh my gosh, welcome back. My camera turned off. I don't even know if I was recording that time or not. Let's just pick up. And this is where we're at. Shaving. Like I said, I'm going to shave up a little bit past the knee. I'm pretty sure I had that bad puppy recording. But my camera just turned off, so and if this is where you pick up, this is where you pick up. Yeah, okay, before I was talking about the first time I ever shaved. This is my hard part on shaving with the DE razor, is my knobby knee. I seen one girl, she's like this, and she had enough chub on her to where it flattened everything out and she could just and I personally cannot, because I have not that much fat on my kneecap and my leg area. Unlike my cousin, she has, my mom teases her and says she has no knee. But basically, it just all depends on the person and how they do it. Then I have another bowl with the wet rag in it that I'm going to use to basically wipe off the rest. I am so totally bummed that my camera didn't record the first part of the shave. I apologize. Like I said, I'm still learning all of this wonderful stuff. And this is my boyfriend's computer that I'm using. And I'm using his camera. I'm not used to his camera. So, just bear with me, y'all. Just bear with me. Okay. Now for the other side, and hopefully we can catch this whole side. Like we did the right side, we're going to do the left side to get the bad puppy wet. And you could tell I got lay fur growing, so you can't say, "You're faking it." No, I'm cutting off all my luscious fur. And I am doing pre-shave soap by Phoenix Artisans Accoutrement. Is that not a mouthful or what? But Doug created the cube, and when he, well, I don't know if he created the cube, but he has this little black cube. This is what I got left of him. And I never really put pre-shave soap on before, so until he came up with his little black cube, and I thought it was awesome, so I've been doing it ever since. Put it in my little container. Wash off my hand. Can't hear that. Grab my shave soap. Lather it on. And I know you could, I've seen a lot of the men do like the face lathering, which they do it in their hands. And I'm going to have to need a little bit more soap than that, so that's why I use a big cereal bowl. Because I need a little bit more of this leather. And why I like this full bristle brush, to me it's softer. And why I like shaving this way now than before, because before you used to spray it in your hand and then rub it in. You can never get in between all the little fur follicles, or hair, proper term, and basically get a good lather. And at first I was always I hated shaving. I totally hated it, because due to with the cart you're shaving and then you're like, it felt great for me for that first day, maybe second day, and then third day is where I run into my problems. I'll start getting ingrown hairs. I start itching, because what the cart does is with the multiple blades, it pulls one up to cut underneath, and then it'll drop back into the underneath the skin, which, yes, it creates that nice smooth shave, you know, baby butt smooth feeling. But I'm paying for it like a whole week later, because I'm sitting there itching and itching to get these hair follicles out. So if you have problems with ingrown hairs like I did, and that's why I never really shaved, due to the fact that I hated that, so I wouldn't shave because of that, I'd go with the single blade. Because I know since I've been using the single blade and using these reusable handlebars instead of the disposable stuff, number one, you're saving the earth. Number two, you're basically helping yourself because of avoiding the headache. And you're like, Chibunaka, you're shaving against the grain. Yes, I've always shaved against the grain. Done this for 40 plus, well, I'm 40 plus, but we'll just say a good 25 years of shaving this way, and it's kind of hard to shave this way after all these years. This way, it's just one shave, I'm done, I'm over it. Unlike how some of the men have to go multiple directions. Pull skin if need to be. This is where I usually nick myself. Thank God not today. Get my little damp rag. Rinse off the excess. But yeah, I prefer the DE razor more so than the cart. When I went on my vacay in June of last year, we were in Oklahoma, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna need to shave. Yeah, I need to shave. Someone bought me a cart, and of course, guess what happened? Sure diddy do. I needed to. I shaved. My boyfriend actually, he shaved out, which scared me. Pat yourself dry. And after he shaved, and we had like 6 carts. I got the Gillettes, and it was fine, of course. For first couple days, third day, of course, guess what? Ingrown hairs, itchy, etc. And then I'll finish off with some Gold Bond lotion. I use the diabetic one because I'm diabetic. And I did not realize that you actually soak up stuff through your skin. My dietitian recommends me to use this kind of soap, so here we be. And if I miss some hair, I apologize. Like I says, I can't see it. It doesn't bother me. If it doesn't bother me, it shouldn't bother anybody else, right? Well, except for my boyfriend, if he could feel it. But if need to be, you could always go back, shave again. Where I usually miss my hair is right here in the bone. Is because the blade's flat and you're like this, so it doesn't cover a lot of surface because of the bone's real bony. Yippers! And this is how I leg shave. I can't shave every day like the men do, where they're like, watch me shave every day and they upload every day. I can't do that. I'm going to be lucky if I'm even going to upload once a week. Going to try it for a month. I don't know. Like I said, I got really weird hobbies, and I can't believe they call shaving a hobby. This is a hobby now. And to me, this is called self-grooming. This is kind of like your pampering. This is what you do on the weekend. You take time out of your life and you pamper yourself. You shave your legs. You take a nice long bath. You do all this wonderful stuff for yourself. And these are SC from the Valentine collection, which you probably could care less. But anyway, hope you guys liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. To me, it feels like I'm bashing everybody. Like, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Just subscribe if you want to. Let's just put it that way. If you like my content. But that's the only requirement. If you like my content. If you don't like my content, don't subscribe. But only subscribe if you want to. I'm not going to force you. Alright. Hope you guys like this. Catch you guys later. See you next time. Alright.